Welcome back to Sigma News. It's me, Wilhelm Willie Spadinkel, with your co-host Ted Parango. Today we bring to you your daily news on Sigma News. Thank you. Starting off with the local El Paso news. Concerns about the housing shortage and the closure of small businesses has been really on people's minds because our population is still growing. That's really good. What isn't good is the 18,000 additional homes that we need to meet the current demand of homes. I thought they only needed, 6 or 7, but that's how it is. Wait, I'm getting a call. Closing? Where am I gonna get those delicious tacos from now? Oh, geez. Business closures are becoming a lot more common in El Paso, maybe due to the rising cost of inventory and maybe declining sales from people. But do not lose hope, my dear citizens. Experts claim that the economy will stabilize in the very near future. So just sit tight. You will be okay. And now the weather with Ted Prongo.
Wilhelm, it's Ted Prongo, the scene of the California rains. We are seeing gusts of 40 to 60 miles per hour. That is if I chose to set up at the lower elevation. Right now, I am experiencing winds of 80 miles per hour. And don't tell me it's raining cats and dogs, because it is. I saw a cat flying through the air, and I swear soon enough my mustache is gonna fly off. But on a calmer note, I didn't know it could rain sideways, but all you folks at home, you're just fine. But stay indoors. I've had reports of 8.42 inches of rain. So any elves running around before the season, stay indoors. You don't want to be sucked away in these floods. And I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone and talk about local weather. Well, somewhat. There has been a general increase of heat. Goodness, I could use that right now, because oh my gosh, so much water. Well, it's not, there's been a general increase. When looking at El Paso's average high, I've observed a stark contrast in last year's November high of 70 degrees and last year's 70 degrees high and this year's 79 degrees. That is a huge difference. And graphs are supporting that there has been a massive increase in the number of days reaching 100 degrees from 7 in the 1900s to today's average of 41.3 degrees. Now, back to my partner.
Moving back on to our sports section of football, there have been recent NFL trades and also suspensions. Now, as we know, the trade deadline has passed, but some major trades include Sauce Gardner for the Colts and Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys. And some other things that have been going on are additionally suspensions. Panthers safety Trevin Moehrig has been suspended for a game for unsportsmanlike conduct, and it was upheld on appeal in a 5-game suspension for Steelers DT Daniel Equale for violating the performance-enhancing substances policy. That's crazy stuff, right? All right, Ted, back to you.
Thank you, Willie. Don't worry about the mustache. The chemicals in the water burned it all off. Don't worry, I'll be fine. It only took me a few months to grow that thing. It's fine. Now, on to our state news, because I always go big with what I report about. In recent reports, a large percentage of Texans have been having some tax issues. Let's hope it doesn't reach levels like the Tea Party that our founders had. But the rejection of tax hike, there's still some water in my brain, isn't there? But the rejection of tax hikes by people have made their impact. Our Texans have joined a majority opinion that we frankly ran out of money to give. So the proposed property taxes have been reduced. Some of the most conservative members even wanted property taxes gone altogether. But Influential Republicans, and I quote, have vocally poo-pooed that idea as highly unrealistic and costly. Don't quote that as me, quote that as somebody else. I assure you that was not me. Furthermore, we often see immigration topics discussed in our media. Specifically, Governor Greg Abbott's perspective has been documented quite clearly, where he once opposed a crackdown on immigration with our National Guard. We now see a full 180-degree turn to his full authorization on deploying them. Texan immigrants are often faced with many struggles, and we see that those struggles may be impacting even all Texans. With new implementation by the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles, there has been a new burden to deal with at the DMV, as if it wasn't a gruesome process to go through today. These implementations were made to supposedly clear roads of dangers by undocumented immigrants driving. However, the clear change seen was in the number of questions that people asked about it. Various groups of people like asylum applicant and lapsed DACA recipients would be affected by the policy targeted towards immigrants. However, in our national news, we are making quite the advancement in our technology, which I would need so much to protect me from that heavy rain. I am still paranoid, and that's why I have the umbrella. Please don't ask ever again. We're seeing a large increase in our country's journey to increasing the nation's general knowledge through the developments in AI. People have so much confidence in this tech that there's been an estimated $1 trillion invested into it, making the US the #1 leader in artificial intelligence. Because in this country, we're always shooting to be the best, ain't we? In future plans, there's an increase in trying to cultivate into our next generations. Since kids may already be spending most of their time looking at screens, we may as well teach them a skill for the next time they try using AI to create a more comprehensive joke. Cause look at the things they're creating today. Even our parents and educators may start learning their way around AI so they don't fall for whatever headline or strangely robotic paper they see. Well, let's hope to that. AI sounds like true magic, doesn't it, Willie? But realistically, it comes with a cost to our environment. Increased energy demand and water consumption have furthered the damage on our natural environment. With the increased carbon dioxide emissions, pressure on our electric grids, and strain on water supplies. Thus, our climate continues to go down the spiral, doesn't it?